Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. That noise you can hear is the door getting knocked around with the wind. It's very windy outside. We've had some really rough weather the last 2 or 3 days. Anyway, tonight's nightcap, I finished off the repair on the 12-inch Bacho adjustable. As you can well imagine, for me it got really involved, but it is finished off. I'm here by myself, so I'm going to do the draw for the packet of beer, nuts and bolts that was kindly donated. I think it's 20 ounce, 27 more yams went in this week. I've still got a lot of prizes unclaimed as well. Right, there's a one. Right, the name I've got here is Anne Reynolds. Right, there you go. As usual, all you've got to do, send us an email with your address and I'll post those off to you anywhere in the world, completely free of charge. I'm going to use that adjustable spanner as this week's prize. I do like adjustable spanners for certain jobs, and I think Bacho is probably the best you can get. Anyway, if you want a chance at winning that, all you have to do is send me an email. That's my email up there. Your name goes into the bucket. If it's drawn out, I'll post it off to you anywhere in the world, completely free of charge. As I keep saying, it's just a little way of saying thanks for all the help and support I've had. And I mean, somebody donated this either for me to keep or to use as a prize. I've already got one. In fact, I've already got two. So there you go. This is a camera setup I often use at extreme rallies, or if I'm videoing outside. It's a monopod with a little digital camera on the top. It's quite useful, it's good, it's nice and stable. What I have done, or what I'm going to do, is I bought what they call a gimbal. It's just a handle. It was for sale on eBay. It was very cheap. It's part of what they call a Steadicam rig. So I bought that bit, and I have got some aluminium pool here which that fits into quite nicely. It locks on. The idea is the camera goes on, you hold it with one hand and the camera stops balancing, you get a nice smooth action. So what I'm going to do is make a plug for the end of there and make some sort of mounting to hold the camera on. I'll do some videos show that. I'm going away to Steam Rally next weekend, so I'll be able to try this and see if it works any better. It should do. I've seen them used on YouTube and they seem to be quite effective. Anyway, I'll do a little bit of video. I'll do a little bit of video on that. This is the first item that came in through our mail. It's a set of Kennedy spanners, EF spanners. If you are rated, that's what I wanted them. I haven't actually got a full set, the same. So I'll make a little bracket for them and hang them on the wall. They're actually made by Kennedy. They look quite old, but they're brand new. They have never been used. Kennedy's quite a good spanner. I've got some Kennedy metrics at work that I use all the time. Anyway, thanks once again for that, and they will definitely be used a lot. Right, this is the other item. About a 4-foot length, 26mm aluminium round bar. Because I've got no round bar left, somebody's sent us a length of bar in. I've actually used a little bit. I used a little bit in this week's video. Anyway, once again, thanks very much. I'm going to use this cap head bolt to make a little screw for that Bacho adjustable spanner, because I know for a fact that that's good material. That's 1/4 1/8 1/4 I haven't got a 1/4 die, believe it or not, so I'll actually have to screw cut that thread. I mean, I suppose that's what it is for. I'm going to cut the end off here, cut the head off with an angle grinder, because the stuff's that hard, it'll just blunt the axle blade straight away. So take the head off. That'll be warm. It is warm. Right, definitely we'll find one of them inside of there. There's still a little bit of life left in that tip yet. We don't want it to be spring cut because it is actually pushing the job away from the tool. Just want to get it down to the actual size and we can measure it and see where we're going from there. Just about on size there now. There is a little bit of rust inside of this. Want it to be a good fit on there, which I think that will be once the rust's cleaned out of there. Right, that's a nice fit. We don't want it piss wobbly slack, we don't want it too tight, that's just nice. And we just then turn it down to a quarter on the thread. Right, that's spot on quarter. Now we need some threads putting on there. Like I say, I'm going to have to stroke cut it because I haven't got a 1/4 ONF die, which means changing the wheels in the back of the lathe to put the conversion gears in to go to imperial. At the minute the lathe's just run a conventional gear train, top one, idler one, and the one on the screw shaft, and we're going to put a compound gear in to give it the conversion ratio to allow it to cut imperial threads. Right, so we've got a 50 tooth gear, driving a 63, attached to a 40, driving a 120. That's the gear, that's the transition gear. Those two there, they're the two gears are made to enable this lathe to cut imperial threads. You've got to set these gears up with plenty of clearance on them. They are noisy. That's actually a little bit tight there, it's binding. And they'll just be running nice and slow. It's alright. There's plenty of backlash in them, we don't want them too tight. Thick oil on this is actually steam engine cylinder oil, nice and thick and sticky. I'm sure it'll do the job. Right. next now, in case of setting up the gearbox to cut the thread. Those are the gears I've put in. A friend of mine did this for us, laminated a card. It's absolutely fantastic. It tells you exactly what to do. We need to cut 28 TPI, which is there. So you put that one into the second notch along. 20, that's your tumbler gear, that's 28. That one. And then it shows the right hand lever, which is this one, goes to the right, which it is. And those two both go to the right as well, which they are. Right, so I want that nice and square to the job like that. We know it's on centre height. It's going to cut the thread along there. Some motor to get the carriage back. I can't disengage the lead screw. Well, you can as a way of doing it, but for such a little short thread it's not worth the effort. Right, so I'm going to engage the lead screw. Right, that's it. Right, that's the first cut. Reverse the lathe. Oh dear me, Howard John, what are you going to do now? It's actually started, so I think we'll settle for that. Hopefully we'll do it live, so to speak, and we'll probably be accused of cheating. Right, that's not bad. I think we'll settle for that. Right, I've cut the end off with a trusty angle grinder. Just need a slot in here now for a screwdriver, and that's nearly the job done. I could mount this in a collared block and put it in the mill and cut and use a slit and saw, but honestly for what it's got to do, I think a plain hacksaw slot will do the job. That's all it needs, just to screw it in by. I'm also going to clean up the slot in the other one, because it looks like it's been used for a hammer at some time. Better. Right, time to put it together. I'm going to put a little bit of grease on the pin, just universal car type grease. A little worm goes in there. Pin goes through there. Right, that's the pin nipped up. That's working fine. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to punch over the threads to stop the pin from coming out, because I have a habit of coming loose. So you just, that's all it takes. And you'll be able to file that off and get the pin out if you needed to. But honestly, I think that pin in there probably outlast it all. Right, so that's it. One 12-inch Bacho adjustable spanner, which I'm probably going to give away next week. In fact, it's going to be given away this week. You're watching it now. Right. I'll spend a bit more time on this with the grinder, polishing it up. I could put it in a male acid bath to take it off, but I think it's going to look better just cleaned up like that. It's got its natural dark patina. It's quite a nice colour. There must be something wrong with me. That's my Bacho spanner. I mean, I know it's a real one because I bought that when I was probably 17 or 18. I've had it a long time. It's a different, handle's a different shape. This one's actually a nicer shape. That's a Bacho 73, and that's a Bacho 0673, both made in Sweden. And I've got no reason to believe that it says 12-inch on there, 12-inch on there. Of course, it'll do metric as well. Well, anyway, I'm keeping that one. I'll give that one away.